beautiful souls. So I feel called to do a reading for you guys. Now, I don't know what this is going to be about, but I do have a new deck which I'm really excited to be using. It's called Tarot of the Divine. If you guys read tarot or any of you are familiar with it, you might have seen this deck, or you might even have this deck. It's super beautiful. It's inspired by deities, folklore, and fairy tales from around the world. I love this deck because I actually threw out my Rider-Waite deck because it didn't resonate anymore, and I actually lost I lost 2 cards, and that was a sign for me that it was time for a new beginning. And the material aspect of it was time for a new deck, right? So this is the box right here. It's super pretty. So let's get into the reading. If you would like a personal reading, all that information will be down below in the description. You do get 20% off your first reading. I do love readings, life path readings, career readings. I use tarot and oracle during my readings as well. You can get it as an audio recording or a video recording if you want to see the cards, but if you get an audio recording, I will just take the picture for you because I believe that you will also pick up on messages as well. Okay, so let's see. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, source, clear and accurate messages, clear and concise messages for the collective, please. What message would you like me to deliver to the people who stumble across this video or come across this video? Now, I will post this on my Indigolotusoracle channel, but I am making a second channel for specifically for light languages, activations, Reiki, and my Indigo Insight podcast. So I will upload this on both channels, and I will link in the description below, like, to my other channel, which my other channel will be named Indigolotusoracle, and this one you guys probably won't know, but I'm on the fence about a few names, but by the time I upload this, I'll have the name ready. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for your messages, for your love, for your grace. Something about gratitude, grace. There's a bird that just flew by. I'm getting very much like fairy tale energy right now. Maybe the fays here, the fairies, the birds are always here, the avans, they are always here. Let's see. So you got the 10 of Wands, but this came out actually in like reversed. And the artwork on this deck is super beautiful. So basically, I'm getting you're seeing where you're overspending your energy, where you're overgiving, and you're reaching like burnout. But you're not at burnout, you're reaching that, and you're like, okay, before I just collapse and crumble, I need to put some things down. So I feel like you're clearing out your schedule, you're prioritizing your task, figuring out what needs the most of you right now. The 4 of Cups came out. That's what it looks like. And the 10 of Coins. So you're thinking about the long term. It would really benefit you to contemplate and sit with your emotions and sit with how you feel about certain things. Now, if you feel stuck and stagnant in some area of your life, it would be really good for you to meditate on it. Now, I am going to make a meditation video soon about how meditation has helped me, how you can do it properly. There is no like proper way to do it, but the best way I feel like you can meditate. Everyone's different, but I will do what's best for me. Yeah, with the 4 of Cups energy, I'm getting like this unsatisfied energy. Like you're seeing where you've been and where you want to go with the 10 of Coins here, because the 10 of Coins is like the end goal. Like you have this end destination of the house, the family, like 10 years down the line, like you have either the feeling of it or the vision of it, right? You know what you want. And it's not in alignment with what you have now. Now, you're getting more serious about your goals. You're getting more serious about your path. And this boredom that you may be feeling and this discontentment is there to help show you what needs adjustment, what needs to be realigned. There might need to be, I'm really getting releasing burdens, releasing stress. Could be seeing fives, got the Knight of Wands. So accept this pause, this break that you may be feeling. Don't push ahead when you feel like something isn't right, because there's like something's not feeling right. You got the 10 of coins. So you might want to rush into this beginning and be like, okay, I gotta do this and this and that, but the external is going to take time to align and catch up with that. So it starts from within, and then you will act with that, like with outside of yourself, and then the world around you shapes and shifts into what you were manifesting based on your actions and your thoughts and things of that such, or what are you putting your energy into, you're going to get in return. I feel like for some of you, you're getting real about yourself, like, how bad do you want this? Because there's like this in and out energy with the Knight of Wands. It can be very inconsistent and be hot 1 second, cold 1 second. It's impulsive, right? And then you got the Two of Coins, which is like juggling. So it's like you have 1 foot in the old life, 1 foot in the new life, and you're kind of juggling back and forth. And that's kind of what it needs to be right now as you make this transition. Like, you're not gonna wake up fully ready with all the activations, the lessons, the learning. You're not gonna wake up like as a new you. I mean, you might feel that energy, but it's gonna take time to ingrain and to solidify that into your being, into your mind, because we have subconscious patterns that we replay over and over and over again until we rewire them. And that takes patience, time, balance, moderation, constantly reviewing, reflecting. And then once you get, it's like a cycle. It's literally just like a cycle. As you're always making consistent progress, whether you feel like you're in a pause period or you're in an active period, a passive period, whatever that is, you're doing the right thing. I do get that you're on the right path towards your goals. Like, you really are building this new world for yourself. And there's this new beginning that is here for you. It's here. It's just like when you put your focus and your intention on what didn't work out, you're giving your energy away to something that isn't for you anymore, something that isn't there. It was there for you to learn, right? It was there for you to ascend, to get the skills, the mind, the energy, the knowledge, the tools that you needed to get to where you want to go. You will never be given what you're not ready for. You're given everything at the right time, in the right place. And it's only your belief, your ego that limits that truth, that blocks that truth. There's something here about surrendering and trusting in the divine and really letting go and being present. And I'm telling you guys, like, spending time in nature and just breathing and just clearing everything away and getting focused on your body and your breath, like, can really help you just get realigned and back in balance. You got the King of Coins, so the King of Pentacles. So you are building solid, structured foundations for yourself. Now, the King of Pentacles, he didn't become a king overnight. He didn't, you don't bear the fruit the next day after you plant the seed. It takes time to grow. Yes, we are now in the spring equinox. Yeah, I'm so excited for that. But it's like it takes time for the seed to germinate, to grow under the ground, and you have to trust that your manifestation will find the light. It will come up to the surface, and it has no choice. The seed, the plant has no choice but to sprout from underneath the ground to find the light and go into the light. And that's what's happening. And it's like back and forth, like I don't know kind of energy, right? Trusting in this process, because you see how it's like there's these roots, right? And the turtle has a very tough shell. This turtle looked like it's been through some things, like it's got some wisdom, right? 11 all the time. Page of Wands. So you are starting this new beginning, and what's gonna carry you through this is being lighthearted, having fun, doing things that make you feel passionate, excited, laughing. Don't underestimate laughing and joy with your friends, with your family, with your soul family, with your loved ones. Like, have fun on every part of this journey. Some of you would benefit from an anklet, a hematite or black tourmaline obsidian anklet, because she's wearing an anklet, and I'm looking at I think it's a guy, but I don't know. But yeah, you get my point. Like an anklet that could benefit you to help ground you, and an earthy type of stone will help ground you. Working with the earth element. Hermit. You're still going on a journey inwardly, and you always will be. You know, that's just how it is. You can't escape your own consciousness. You can't escape your own mind. I mean, maybe temporarily, but you're always just left with yourself at the end of the day. I mean, everything else around you is literally just temporary. It's literally your soul and you at the end of the day, at the end of everything, right? And the Hermit card is all about introspection and inner self-evaluation. It's about taking time away from the crowd and being alone, sitting with your own thoughts and your own energy. And make sure that you're not self-isolating because out of fear, because I'm almost getting like you're stepping into this new phase, this new energy, and you're like, okay, this is what it feels like, and it's unknown, it's uncomfortable, and you get back into your old ways. And it might just take a little bit of some balancing action with the two of coins here, right? But through this process, you're gaining wisdom. Hermit is about inner wisdom. Through the only time I just said that. So I'm gonna finish up this message, Spirit. What other messages would you like me to deliver to the collective right now? Queen of Swords. Observe things that are around you. Listen more than you're speaking. Making sure that you're setting boundaries in the ways that you need, right? And not feeling bad about it. Like, being witty and humorous through this, you know, like don't take life so seriously. Because you see how serious she looks. She's like, I gotta, right? And look at her feet. Like, she's like, her feet are like messed up, and she's crying. Like, this is literally through blood, sweat, and tears. Like, your hard work is not in vain. Like, all this work and this energy that you're putting into building something, building yourself, is not in vain. Like, you're doing it for you. And there almost is like this coldness energy. Like, you're gonna have to like just tighten up on the way that you maybe usually behave. Like, maybe you just freely gave out your energy, or would give hours into something that like left you feeling drained or unsatisfied in the end. Like, that is over. You're putting an end to that. And this can resonate for many different things, guys. Like, everyone's gonna be different. Just take what resonates, you know? And I'm really looking at the heads. There's like heads on like spikes on the back. I'm getting like you had to end like ways of thinking, like you had to completely like have deaths and rebirths like in your own mind, like you were transforming within. There's this energy of transformation, especially with the wheel of fortune on the bottom, which is changing fate. It's karma, it's the wheel turning. So if something hasn't been working out for you, expect that to shift, to change. I'm getting 10 days to 10 weeks. The number 10 is really important here. And not is all as it seems. Like, this person's in a web, but there's like snakes around it. So I'm hearing like you're caught in the hands of fate. It's like we have free will, but is it really free will? Because it's part of your soul contract, your Akashic records. Like, it's like you choose it. It's like it is just what it is. Like, you know, like once you do something, it's recorded in the Akashic records. And yes, you can go back and you can shift timelines and like that. It all happens internally, like consciously. Like you go back in meditation and you do that. That's a whole other thing, timelines and stuff like that. But yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune, Spirit, can I get some more information? I don't want to get like too crazy talking. The World card. So closing out a cycle, beginning a new one, and the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like you have all of these choices, these chances, these possibilities, these ways that you can go, these different cups that you can choose from, that you can drink from. But is it really all that it really seems? This is what you're looking for. You're looking for that stability, that the value in your life, like through all things. Like it's like value in your relationships, in your work, in your self-love. Like it's value in all aspects of your life. Like you're not gonna be just looking for what's shiny and like, I don't know, like what's the message here? It's like you have all these wishes, right? And they all kind of interlink together. I'm feeling like they all kind of link together in this new beginning. But when you're like focused on like, oh, like all of these things, like it brings you into illusion, into confusion. And that's not what you want to put your focus on. You want to put your focus on this one thing. Like, okay, I want to feel stability. How can I find stability now within myself? Say that I am stable, I am secured within myself, and then keep building toward that, keep reinforcing that belief, and then over time it's going to solidify. And the Justice is the last card. Justice. So everything will balance out, everything will be fair and just as I don't even want to say like in your favor. It's just like for the highest good of all, just like how it will be for the collective. You know, life is part of life is learning. It's the journey. It's not about getting what you want. It's literally the journey. So detach a little bit from the outcome and expectations. But I really hope, one more message too, full moon could be important. I know there's a full moon coming up in about a week. It's the last full moon of the astrological new year, and it's in Libra, I believe. Like, it's springtime, and it was really time to get rid of clothes, items, people, your camera roll, energy, thought patterns. Like, literally do a whole clean. Like, right now, as you're watching this, there should be more cleansing and releasing, so we can make room for what is to come in, you know, what we've been trying to manifest. So I think there's one more thing that I want to say. It's all about your perspective too. Like, you always have that opportunity to reel your power back in. So calling your power back, right? And if it's not supposed to be there, it won't be there. If it's supposed to be there, it will be there. Now everything else, the fight that you have with your own ego inside of yourself, is your responsibility to handle, to work on, you know. It's like we can literally be our own biggest blocks. But like I said, if you do want a personal reading, more information will be in the description below. And yeah, like this video if you enjoyed it, comment below, let me know how it resonated, and subscribe to my channel, both of my channels. And I did just release a Cosmic Mother light language, so check that out. It was big for me for higher heart chakra activation and giving you that love and that nurturing energy that the collective really needs at this time. But I love you guys so much, and peace and love.